Hi, my name is Terry Beatley. I'm president of No Excuse Ministry Political Action Committee. I'm standing in historic downtown Fredericksburg, Virginia. I thought this would be the appropriate place to introduce to you an 8-part video series about the unadvertised voting history of 28-year incumbent Senator Edd Houck. His voting record not only affects your wallet, but it affects your faith, your parental rights, children, and our American Christian heritage. President George Washington, when he wrote about what undergirds a free republic and puts a lid on tyranny, he wrote about something that we're afraid to talk about these days. George Washington said it best in his farewell address, and it would behoove all citizens and politicians to review it.
Of all the dispositions and habits which lead to political prosperity, religion and morality are indispensable supports. In vain would that man claim the tribute of patriotism who should labor to subvert these great pillars of human happiness, these firmest props of the duties of men and citizens. The mere politician, equally with the pious man, ought to respect and to cherish them. A volume could not trace all their connections with private and public felicity. Let it simply be asked, where is the security for property, for reputation, for life, if the sense of religious obligation deserts the oaths which are the instruments of investigation in courts of justice? And let us with caution indulge the supposition that morality can be maintained without religion. Whatever may be conceded to the influence of refined education on minds of peculiar structure, reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principle.
So President Washington said it first, religion and morality are the indispensable supports to a free republic. So how do we know what's right or wrong? Because the Bible tells us so. So what does this have to do with Senator Edd Houck? Absolutely everything. Because Senator Edd Houck is the chairman of the Virginia Health and Education Committee, and he wields a lot of power. And the decisions that are being made in that one particular committee have a direct impact on your parental rights and your children. After I researched Senator Houck's voting record and I began to share it with other people, I realized so few people actually know his record. I've shared it with Democrats, I've shared it with Republicans, I've shared it with African Americans, Hispanics, and Caucasians. Nobody really knows his true voting record. Now, Senator Houck has done some nice things over the years, and he certainly comes across as a nice guy, but what we really need to know is his voting record and how it aligns or doesn't align with our values in District 17. Senator Edd Houck's constituents are busy working and raising families, and while they're busy, Senator Houck and his Education and Health Committee are busy passing an agenda that does not represent the values of Fredericksburg and District 17. Now, Senator Edd Houck has done some nice things over the years, but what really counts is his voting record and how that aligns or misaligns with our family values. According to data provided by the Richmond-based Family Foundation General Assembly report card, Senator Edd Houck has one of the lowest scores in protecting family values legislation since 1993. And constituents in Senator Edd Houck's district need to know about it. Become an enlightened and informed voter. Learn about Senator Edd Houck's voting record, and you decide if he's voting for a rising sun or a setting sun over District 17 and Virginia. You decide.
Paid for and authorized by No Excuse Ministry Political Action Committee and not authorized by any candidate or political party.